Let me ask you a question. What do you think of this woman?
It's a good fish right there.
What about this next woman? Would you take her out to dinner?
Oh, look at that one right there.
All right, what about this last one? What do you think about her? Well, guess what? All of those images are fake. Those 3 images were basically generated by an AI program that basically lets you type in whatever you want and it pull up an image of a woman. I found this out by coming across an Instagram page that was attracting a whole lot of men in some very interesting ways. And as a man myself, this requires further investigation. This is the YouTube police. What the hell you doing with all that cleavage in the first 17 seconds of your video? Have you lost your mind? Demonetized. I'm gonna do my best to keep this video as PG as possible. Oh my God! Ankle biting news. So if you didn't know, AI has advanced tremendously over the last year or so. From things like voice imitation, different algorithms, coming up with whole speeches, and of course imaging. What you also may not know is that there are IG models that are now completely AI generated. And many of these women look so good. These AI artificially created images of women look so good that it has a lot of men lusting after them in the comment section. For example, let's check out this one here named Cassidy.46. And here you're seeing stuff like, gorgeous as always. You are incredibly beautiful. Oh my God, you fine. You are so cute. And that is just looking at your pretty face. Now my eyes will go elsewhere. My sweet love, how are you doing? As always, you look gorgeous, sweet and very lovely, most appealing. Always take good care of yourself. You are a fine young woman. And you know, there was one comment that really stood out to me. It was so profound, so passionate that I just had to add it to this video. And here it is right here. I am Sebastian Turtle, and I will love you more than any human mind can. Now slide in my DM. And apparently there's also a London comedian that slid in her DMs.
Hello, hi Cassidy. Hope you're okay. I know you're like an AI generated woman, but like obviously I think you're really attractive and you've got a nice body, and I just think I feel kind of connected to you, and I feel like we could have a connection with each other.
So I have major concerns about this. So many that it would make your head spin. This is something that is incredibly easy to do. Anybody can just randomly generate images of a man or woman and make an Instagram profile. As a matter of fact, I did it myself. What? And I'm gonna show you right after these messages. Had to do it. That's right, it's me. I sponsored my own shit. So if you are enjoying this content, feel free to like and subscribe. Plenty of stuff in the description. I got a book, Who Is Your God? Check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. And yeah, keep watching. And now, without further ado, my AI IG Instagram model page. Yeah, something like that. Last name Gaines. This is me here. I train in the dark. Gaines is my last name. You know what I'm saying? Even my afro has muscles. I stare at myself in the mirror like this before I take a shit. Exactly, because why not, right? You know, I'm all swole and stuff, you know what I'm saying? What's up? Impeccable art. Impeccable art. T750. This is me as the Terminator with my black Sarah Connor or something, terminating the past as I rock in my leather jacket. I'm looking for Sarah Connor. I'm the baby daddy. Now looking at this image, this version of me has major abs, right? I'm fit as hell. I have never had abs in my life, no matter how hard I tried. Now this makes me very depressed. I'm very sad. I cry every night before I go to sleep. And then I proceed to eat a box of cookies, which makes it near impossible for me to gain abs.
Put that cookie down! Now!
I'm trying, man, but you know, these cookies just be too good. As you can see, I utilized the AI tool and made a whole lot of images of myself, Instagram page, so on and so forth. Now, I spoke to the owner of this particular website, and they gave me like some extra stuff because they knew I was going to be doing this video. Despite them knowing that I have some negative things to say later on, they went ahead and let me do it. So I'm going to show you how easy it is just to make a random image. So yeah, I got some different characters in here. You put your character in there, and I'm just going to type in, I have no idea what this is going to do. Sitting next to a lion.
A few moments later.
So it should be me. I don't... What the hell is this? What the hell is this? What the hell? Okay, it don't always get it right. Let's do this. Let's do this differently.
A few minutes later.
So clearly you can see I had a whole lot of fun with this freaking application, right? Just creating interesting looking AI images of myself, you know, looking buff, Terminator, so on and so forth. And to be honest, I can see a decent amount of positive applications for AI imaging and, you know, just AI stuff in general. But when it comes to this specific form of AI, I can see a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues with this. The harsh reality is that while this particular Instagram owner is stating that they're not making any money from their profile, there are a lot of people all over the world that will gladly convince you to destroy yourself if it means that they can benefit from it. Back when emails and stuff kind of first kicked off, maybe like a little bit after that, like the early 2000s, it was several internet scams where it was like this Nigerian prince was sending out emails, you know, fake Nigerian prince. He was sending out emails talking about, hey, you know, if you send me some money, I'll send you my fortune. And people believed it. And even today, it still rakes in $700,000 a year, according to this CNBC article that I checked out. There are other people that are going to start, you know, like IG AI model pages, and it's going to be fake women. They're going to be pretending to be real, and they're going to be getting a whole lot of money from OnlyFans. All right, that's likely to happen. You know, there's going to be a lot of catfishing going on. Like, catfishing will likely dramatically change once this is kind of more mainstream. You're going to have situations where people are going to just use AI to change their appearance and make them look a little different. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, in the image, they'll look kind of buff, you know, but then once you see them, you know, they got some extra meat on them, you know what I'm saying? He'd be like, well, yeah, you know, that's me from like 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was all swole and stuff, I was doing this and that. Now, you know, I didn't gain it, but hey, you know, I can get it back, you know what I'm saying? You know, just wait. It's gonna be so much confusion once this is kind of more out there. I feel for people that are seeking romance in that way. And lastly, there's going to be issues with people that consume so much of this like artificial, perfect, ideal woman type or man type content, to the point to where they're going to have difficulty actually seeing the quality within a person sitting next to them, right? Sometimes people can get so wrapped up in the external, what they have, what they look like, so on and so forth, that they're not looking at who a person actually is, or even valuing the connection that can really be built. So there's likely going to be a lot of men and women, you know, because we have both. You know, we hear more about, you know, incels, but not as much about femcels. So there's likely going to be both, you know, men and women that are going to be going after these guys, you know, trying to get some of their value or to feel valuable within themselves. And they're going to pass up on quality people within reach for the hopes of getting with this IG model, you know. It's going to be a lot of weird stuff going on. So to that, I say this: we have to guard our minds, right? It's not an option. It's not a maybe. You know, we have to guard our minds. If you want to have any type of successful situation out here, you have to guard your mind, because there's so much poison and confusion and so much artificial stuff out here that it's going to be more easier to get jumbled up in all of it and then lose many of the positive things that you could be actually having in this life. There's going to be a lot of people, you know, sending out money to women that don't actually even exist. There's going to be some dude behind the screen. And we know, you know, if you've been paying attention to the news heavily, there are people out here that will gladly destroy your entire life if they can get paid from it.
You get a man with game and give him a female's body, a female avatar, he will f a guy up. I had these guys selling their houses, life savings, loans, all of it to me. Give me it all. So like, and it's basic shit, right? You'd have a guy.
Feel bad or no?
No.
They will gladly convince you to destroy your life, sell everything you have for something that you will never really receive. Those people exist, you know. It doesn't matter what's going on. These people have existed for a very long time. And I'm thinking it's going to continue. It's just going to be worse. There's going to be more avenues to get screwed. So guard your mind, right? We have to remain connected to who we are, what we value, our own value within ourselves, so that we don't get lost in seeking our own value in other externally valuable people, right? Cultivate the value within. Don't allow yourself to get pulled too far into your like desires and your lower self and stuff like that, and just try to make the best decision that you can in that moment, because it's gonna be a lot of scams. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a lot of scams, a lot of craziness, and men will probably be the primary victims of this, but women will too. So watch out. Watch out. It's gonna be a lot of man eaters.
She's a man eater.
They're gonna be men behind IG model pages.
Look at my sexy body.
Woo. So if you enjoy this content, feel free to express yourself by the many means available on this page. This was a different one. You know, I obviously I had fun making it, you know. The goal is for the next one to be very different than this. This is the next one I'm doing it's very deep. I've been working on it for a while. It's gonna be a little heavy, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully it's done this week, maybe the next few days. I'm waiting on this computer piece or whatever. So yeah, I guess that's it. Y'all have a good one and stay safe. Don't get wrapped up too deep into the AI algorithm and stuff, I guess. Oh yeah, watch out for fingers that have hands. That's one way that you know it's an AI image. Fingers that have hands, okay? I'm talking about the hand and then the finger, and then it's a hand coming out the finger. Anyway, y'all have a good one.